Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Portugal versus Morocco preview for the quarterfinals of this World Cup. Now, I don't know about you, but this is a very exciting matchup for me. We've got a Portugal team that's looking pretty undefeated, and we've got a Morocco team that's playing out of their mind with their heart.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, look, no, I don't think anyone expected Morocco to get this far. We have to quickly talk about this Spain game that happened in the round of 16. I mean, it was unreal. Look, Morocco is definitely a good team defensively. I think we can all agree on that. They've only conceded, one goal so far in the tournament, and that was against Canada in the last group stage game. And it was an own goal as well. But I mean, look, I think Portugal got it. I think Portugal got this tie simply because of the fact that Morocco are really just struggling to score goals. I mean, you've seen it. They've only scored, 4 goals in the tournament. 2 against Belgium, 2 against Canada. It's pretty low scoring. I know they're playing out of their minds defensively. Clean sheet against Spain. Played for penalties, in my opinion. I mean, 11 men behind the ball for a majority of the game. And I mean, it worked out in the end. I think that Fernando Santo, for this game, if he is as smart as he was in the round of 16 and doesn't play Ronaldo, I think there's no reason why they shouldn't go through in this tie.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it on the head. I think Morocco it's going to be difficult 100% for them to find the back of the net. But we saw with Croatia in 2018, they barely scored a lot of goals too. They went round after round through the penalties, got to the final, and I mean, eventually they lost, but you know, Morocco can do the same thing. Croatia in 2018, they play with the exact same amount of heart and energy that they needed to win certain games that Morocco are doing in this World Cup. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes into extra time, if I'm being honest. But I mean, Portugal, there's only one man that we got to talk about right now, and that is Gonzalo Ramos. I mean, this guy burst onto the scene. 3 goals, 1 assist. I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point. Switzerland, I mean, we saw in the group stage, they were playing out of their minds as well.
Yeah, I mean, Switzerland had a pretty good group stage. They were very impressive against Serbia. I mean, going forward, they've been pretty good. Look, Gonzalo Ramos, I mean, what a World Cup debut. I mean, you're filling in for Cristiano Ronaldo, and then in your first game, you score more knockout World Cup goals than Ronaldo has done in his entire career. I mean, look, what an achievement. Hat trick on your debut. I think that, yeah, like I said earlier, I think that if Ronaldo sits his ass on the bench, there's no reason Portugal shouldn't go through in this tie. I mean, they were playing much more fluid against Switzerland than they have in the group stage. It looked better defensively, in my opinion. Only conceding 1 goal from Akanji on a set piece, and putting 6 away against this Switzerland team, who really just aren't a bad team in whatsoever.
No.
So I mean, look, Morocco, it's going to be a difficult game for them. I think their approach is going to be very similar to how it was in the Spain matchup. They're going to do their best, sit deep, catch them on the counterattack with the pace, with Boufal, with Ziyech, with El Nasseri. I mean, look, defensively, they've been very, very solid, but I think that if Morocco can't score a goal in this game, they will not go through.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you mentioned that Morocco is going to be sitting back. That's why I think Portugal need Ronaldo to start this game. He's going to be the poacher in the box where they're going to be peppering the goal, crosses left and right. You need that experience, that quality to head the ball. I mean, he's leaping like crazy. You know, he's got Pepe, who's 39 years of age, absolutely dunking on Akanji, who's in his prime. And then we've got we know Ronaldo's height, his vertical is insane.
Akanji wasn't even defending Pepe on that set piece.
He got dunked on regardless. It doesn't even matter. But we're talking about Ronaldo here, a serial winner in a quarterfinal match against a team that is going to be sitting back playing counterattack. He's got to start, in my opinion.
Look, I see what you're saying. You want Ronaldo's frame, his ability to jump high in the box to win a header against the low block. I get that. But I mean, based off recent history, the guy can't even finish. So I'm not sure if it's the smartest idea to play him, regardless that Morocco is going to be sitting back. All right, we've talked about many of the defensive players, attacking players, but I think the midfield battle in this game is going to be pretty crucial. I mean, we saw Amrabat in this Spain matchup for Morocco. He was unreal. I mean, who do you think is going to be key players in the midfield for both teams?
Oh, midfield both teams? I mean, you mentioned Amrabat. He can run for days. I mean, this guy, I've seen him play in Fiorentina. He's not the same player that we're seeing with Morocco. He's playing with heart, desire. I mean, he could even get a big transfer in the future here. So I mean, it's got to be Amrabat. But I mean, it's worth mentioning Ziyech. He's playing different. He's not playing like this at Chelsea. That's for sure. I mean, again, he's got that heart, that feeling for Morocco, but he's definitely has the quality to make that impact on the pitch. But as for Portugal, I think the midfield, I mean, Fernando Santos, he's not afraid to experiment. We've seen it throughout the entire World Cup. He's put even Cancelo on the bench in the last game. So the midfield has rotated a lot. We saw William Carvalho, we saw Ruben Neves. But I mean, I think the midfield, it's key. Bruno Fernandes, he's having an incredible game. I know you're not the most fond of him, but you've got to admit, this guy he's putting up numbers and he's putting up performances. Yeah. You can't ignore that.
Bruno's looked a lot more confident in this Portugal setup. For Manchester United, I think he's very wasteful. Yeah, he's been a lot better in this World Cup than we've seen him over the last season and a half, I'd say. I think we've talked about just about everything. All right, what is your final score prediction for this quarterfinal matchup?
Listen, I like that Morocco. They've gone far. It's that Cinderella team. It's that dark horse, but I think it's going to come to an end here. I think we're going to see shadows of what we just saw with Switzerland. I think Portugal's got way too much firepower for Morocco. It's going to be a thrashing. I think it's going to be a 4-0. I think Gonzalo Ramos, if he starts, I think he bags another. Bruno Fernandes definitely is going to be on the score sheet. And then my boy Rafael Leão, he's definitely going to make it on the score sheet, make an appearance. It's going to be game over for Morocco.
Yeah, I'm afraid Morocco's going to have to hold it. Look, Spain were not aggressive enough going forward to break down Morocco. Their attacking players were lacking very much. I don't think it's going to be the same story for Portugal. I think Morocco's inability to score goals is going to bite them, and I think their World Cup run is going to end right here. I'm going to go 2-0 to Portugal. There's going to be too much for them.
And there you have it, guys. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, and stay tuned for more. Peace.